podcast over here.
Holy shit.
The rebels causing trouble in the night, living fast, never on the right track. Blunderbuss podcast, still turning back.
Right now, as we currently sit here, I am currently password resetting my password to huggingface.co, which is if you don't know, huggingface.co is like that where they like all these AI researchers are posting their personal models and running models on this company's website. This is kind of where they share stuff at. And
was it hacked?
It's not been hacked. Oh man, challenge expired. That's okay. I'll just do another. Oh, this is a new challenge. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know if I can describe that one. Click one that matches the emojis below. Okay, so it's got like a bunch of pixelated pixels. Like this is the CAPTCHA that's running on Hugging Face Go. And the only reason I think it's interesting, the one before it was like click on the picture that matches the silhouette, and the silhouette is a cat, and like it had like crazy cat pictures. And a lot of like,
I've seen ones like that says click on the picture that's not man-made, of something that's not man-made or whatever. Okay,
and then so it's like something you have to kind of think about.
So like there's a bridge and then there's a tree.
So you click on click on the picture of the bridge. Those things are getting a lot more interesting. You know, it still works a lot for there's the spam on the internet's wild. But if you post a form up on the internet,
yeah,
like you'll just start getting nonsense submitted to it constantly. And so one trick that you do is if you have this form that you want to protect but you're lazy, you don't want to do it the right way, you get 99.9% of all that spam by like making like a fake field and then just hiding it from the user. So the only person that's filling that out it's not a person. It's a Rubit.
Ah.
It's a Rubit. So you know to not send that one.
You know that one's a robot.
That's an ad for bentcarrot.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, not sponsored, by the way.
Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a lovely day in Ohio.
Yeah, beautiful rain. Pouring.
It's now coming down very nicely. It was pouring earlier.
It was storming pretty hard. But
so
anyway,
is this episode 1 of season 2, or is this? Wait.
This is technically episode 2 of season 2 because we have episode 1 up already.
Okay.
It was up in like a long. Was it the end of last year? When did we put it?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
We were way behind.
It was like December or something. Yeah, and we I'm surprised you posted that because that was. I guess if you're listening now, you just go listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, you just like whatever. Because, it was terrible.
I was struggling.
It's terrible
audio. I was yelling at you. Huh? I yell at you a lot.
Oh, there was some really bad.
I was definitely yelling at you that
and so we changed our audio setup to where I can individually edit each mic. So we should be able to fix that in the future.
Okay, that's good. So
we'll see.
If I could get totally unhinged, if I'm unhinged again in this one, you can make it so it sounds like I'm not so unhinged.
Yeah.
That's
less screaming.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh, here comes a car. We are in a garage.
That was a car.
See, what we found out through just looking at the history of great startups, they all started in a garage.
In the garage, yeah.
So here we are. We're in a garage.
So when the question was like, well, where are you recording?
In the garage. Yeah.
Yep. So that's where we're at. So if you hear some background music, that's the people next door. And if you hear some cars going by, those are assholes.
Yeah.
Just
driving. All those assholes drive by. Only assholes. If they stop, they're good.
Yeah. Well, if they stop driving, they would be much better. But they just continue on, not knowing what's happening right here in the in the garage. I'm gonna start recording. So I talked to you about this a little bit today, but I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about more. So I'm going to start vlogging. I'm gonna start a
Vlog.
and the vlog is going to detail out how we're gonna make a money printing machine. It's gonna be called Blunderbuss.
Printing machine.
Blunderbuss. And I can't tell anybody about it now because I don't want anybody to steal my money printing idea.
Yeah.
But
that's good.
yeah, no, I'm glad that I brought it up now. That I'm like, hey, I got more things to say about it. I'm like, actually,
The FBI is gonna.
I can't tell you any of it because
I heard you're gonna try to print money
hmm
in a figuratively.
It was metaphorically. It was
Hi, Jeep.
What was that? It was a simile.
That's exciting.
It was a simile. Can I reframe that question in a simile?
Go for
Using
it.
like her ass. I don't know if I can. I don't even know what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
Money printing.
Money
from
printing.
your
Oh yeah, we
garage.
don't do that. Yeah, that's the metaphor.
Yeah, we don't print money.
I'm not printing money like.
We make money through scams.
That's
No,
right.
no, we don't do that
Go to
either. That's a joke.
blunderbuss.3d.com and find
We'll scam you out of your inheritance
the inheritance
and your retirement.
and my retirement.
No, that would be terrible.
I was watching somebody. And they said that because I've always been interested in like Warhammer 40k,
Yeah.
but somebody called it Warhammer 401k because
Okay.
if you start playing Warhammer, you're gonna have to play your 401k. Start playing with the
To get there,
to continue to buy
everything's
things.
expensive.
I was like, oh man, I'm glad I
sounds
didn't get
right.
into that. I'm glad I didn't into
Oh,
not
we got
so
up
expensive hobbies like
We're
mowing
doing
the
some
lawn.
new stuff here on Blunderbuss.
What is it? Oh yeah, this is Don Thomas.
Don who?
Don Thomas.
Don Thomas.
Don Thomas. That's a cigar.
Yeah. Let me try this out. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Don Thomas has got going on. Yeah. So election season, that's exciting.
Oh, that's coming up.
Yeah, that's.
It's always coming up. It
Alright.
never ends.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited to talk about election season because it's something to talk about, and the fact that no one I know is at all tired of election season.
Yeah, everyone just.
Everyone I know personally is super pumped
They're biting at the
about. Yeah,
bit. Or sorry, champing at the bit.
champing.
Champing at the bit.
They're champing. Isn't it chomping at the bit?
It's champing at the bit. I think we had this discussion on Blunderbuss already.
All right. Well, champing at
Still.
the everyone's champing at the bit to talk about Joe Biden versus Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And
It's going to be great.
I liked it the first time too. It was pretty good. I think it needed
A little more explosions, a few more explosions.
more election interference.
Yes.
I feel like, I feel like that would have made it up. Like if there was like some sort of like proof or something.
There needs to be a chase, you know?
Mm.
Like that saying, skip to the chase. That's when people literally would skip the, skip everything else just to see the chase scene.
Just the chasing.
Skip to the chase. I want to see the chase.
I think the election would have benefited from like a chase scene.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have been nice. Yeah. Like maybe like if there was a helicopter. I think that's also would have been nice.
Oh, wow. This one's good.
Yeah.
Easy. We had cigars the other day that you had to have really strong lungs to be able to get that cigar.
To
Keep
go
going.
through. Unfortunately, it seems like maybe mine's a little bit that way right now. Oh no! That's all right.
Don't have enough cutoff at the end.
Yeah, probably.
It doesn't have the flavor that the other one had. That's the most flavored. So we don't really have a lot to talk about.
No.
basically, we saw the opportunity to just make another episode, and so we jumped on it.
We took the opportunity.
But we have potentially something exciting for the future. You know, we might have another personality join us.
Yeah, I heard about this guy. I think that he's going to be a welcomed addition. I think it's going to be... I think everybody... I think mostly we're welcoming him into the Blunderbuss 3D family, aka company.
He'll be a blunder.
He's going to be...
A blunder... He wouldn't be a blunder head, per se, right? He'd be like a...
He is...
He's a blunder cap.
He would be a blunder...
How's that work?
It's a good one. You have to think about that for a while.
So now we... Jeez. So now we just drink some liquid and toke on cigars during our episodes.
Yeah. Just...
That works out. That's why we're going to have to do it with either outside or...
Yeah, in the garage.
In the garage.
That's why we had to move it to the garage. But also that all great companies
started in garages.
So
this is going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since our last episode, I don't think I've done anything at all with that website.
You don't need to. That's a beautiful thing about it.
Yeah.
It's always up there.
You can literally buy nothing.
You could go there and you can check it out.
I haven't even looked at it in a while. Does it still exist? It should still exist. I think I bought an annual package.
Blunderbuss3D.com?
Yeah. Blunderbuss3D.com.
We are not on the Googles.
Well, you gotta go straight to it. That's because, you know, we're exclusive.
Yep, there it is. It's got the cookie banner and it says it's coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. It is. Look at that guy. He looks like he's
coming soon.
Coming.
Oh, wow. Might be the wrong image we're pushing here. Goddamn cars. There's just too many cars on this road.
That's why I think we need to set up some sort of blockade.
Well, I mean, so there's a what do you call it? A little pipe that goes under the road. What's it called?
A culvert.
Culvert.
Yeah, culvert.
That crosses the road, and I guess this thing's been like buried for who knows decades.
Yeah, forever.
And so when we're building
Jesus
our
Christ
house,
put it in himself.
Yeah, they made that dirt all loose up there, and we had some real bad rains a couple months ago, and that culvert opened up.
And it's right in the not in the middle of your yard. Thank you. That's if there's one
it's
you guys look at
to the side. Yeah,
it's to the side.
It also looks like the road's going to cave in, and that's a good blockade. It's a natural blockade. Right?
Oh yeah, I see where you're going with this. Yeah.
Done.
And then boom, and then that's so whenever the road gives out,
that's when
we have to
record all of our episodes. It'll just be one huge recording session, 6 hours long. Let's do a 36-hour marathon.
But I think that sounds good. I think we should stream it.
Throw it up on YouTube, and we're just like falling asleep at the mic. You hear a big bang, it's face hitting the mic. So in the previous episode, I mentioned a conspiracy.
A conspiracy.
It turned out to be true.
A true conspiracy.
It was about the government stealing babies, and
wait, what?
My wife did not want me to do that. She's like, "That's terrible. Don't do that."
Don't bring up. Don't talk about stealing
just
babies.
Don't. Yeah, just don't talk about dead babies. Apparently, that's a bad thing. So, are you guys upset if we talk about dead babies, even if it's conspiracy? I'm sure not everything was true, but apparently a lot of it was.
Oh, apparently a lot of it was. I'm trying to remember. I'll have to go back and listen to it. What episode was it?
Season 2, episode 1.
Season 2, episode 1.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like what we talk about for this episode, but we took like a 4-5 month hiatus.
Because we need to get a schedule, man. And it's hard to get a schedule though.
Yeah, It really is. You got a bunch of we got kids running around. We got wives wanting us to do things.
Full-time jobs.
Full-time jobs.
And houses that need things and things and things, and gotta go do that thing.
Should be good.
Yeah. But tomorrow, a thing that we have to do tomorrow, is tomorrow is Memorial Day. Yeah. So I'm pumped for that. That's you have to grill on Memorial Day. I think that's.
I don't think I have anything to grill.
It's the Constitution. Well, you're in luck, because I have premium grade A pork butt, bone in, mind you, bone in pork butt. The bone in pork butt, and I'm gonna sit it on the smoker if I can get the smoker working. And and we're gonna eat some smoked.
Some smoked pork ass.
Yeah, some smoked pork. I think it's actually shoulder. I don't know why they call it a butt roast.
Because it looks like a butt.
It doesn't like. That's fucking wild.
Does it look like a butt, guys? Tell us if it looks like a butt.
Take a look. Ask ChatGPT.
Go to
ChatGPT.com.
I was going to say go on to Google Images and type pork butt.
Have you seen Gemini in fucking Google search yet?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Every time a car comes out, just pretend like you shut down, and then we pause back in.
All right.
What were we talking about? Gemini. Oh, Gemini. And I feel like I like it. I really like it. I feel like I really, really, really like it. I fucking really like it.
It's pretty good. There was something I was trying to find. Oh, it was actually so basically I took one of my old gaming laptops and I put Ubuntu Studio on it so we can do our recording on that.
Yeah.
But this is not that laptop.
That's not that laptop.
No.
Okay.
Just because I feel like I didn't have enough time to really feel it
understand and to feel
because
it out. Okay, that's cool.
There's a few different programs you got to use that I'm sure are much better and offer a lot more stuff, but I don't want to use it for an actual episode until I know what it's doing. Where everything is, how to get it working.
Asshole.
Yeah. I've done it this way for a while, so I'm just more comfortable with this right now. Yeah,
that makes sense. I think.
But we're going to run into another problem, and I'm hoping that laptop will fix it. I'll find a way around that problem.
Whenever the new.
Yes.
The newest Blunderbuss employee.
And so
he's like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
I think he's gonna add. I think he's gonna add an okay contribution.
So he was a grade behind me.
He was a grade behind you, okay.
And I knew him in high school.
Okay. So you guys go way back.
Way back.
Decades.
Not even.
The time.
Well, a little more than a decade.
Cave women.
God, how old am I? Fuck.
Getting older every day.
Yeah.
That's cool though. That's so cool. I could go on about the newest co-host, but I think he'll speak for himself whenever he will literally speak for himself the next episode.
Hopefully next
which
episode.
Is going to be he has to. Hold on. I'll just do it. I was gonna call him, but I won't call him because he's probably busy.
You should still call him.
We should call him Foster. Oh shit! I'm not supposed to say your name. You should call him Foster. You have to cut that out. Beep. Yeah.
I'll just beep it.
What was I?
You're gonna call him. Remember? You're gonna call Foster.
I don't remember.
You need to call Foster. I mean, shoot. You need to call the co-host.
That's why I got hung up on. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it together.
It works out.
Hold on.
He's a good dude. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What?
Huh?
What?
I said he's a good dude. He's a lot of fun.
He is. And I was gonna. Okay, I remember. I remember. And because this is live on air, episode 2 of Blunderbuss
of season 2.
Of season 2, and the new co-host is going to be here. He's going to be here in the next episode, season 3.
You mean episode 3?
You got it, man.
Should we start over?
It's all good.
Just send it. Just send it.
It's all good.
Send it.
It's all good.
All right.
That's actually a coded message.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's okay. He knows what we're talking about. Yeah. Man, I kind of like the garage.
Yeah, it's not bad if it could be quieter. Those vehicles. Too bad your garage is not facing that way. So you have to drive down around your house to get into.
Dude, I kind of wanted that, but money.
Yeah.
Yeah. The root of all evil.
And we both built on the side of a hill, so
yeah, so
it just didn't really work out.
We did what we could. Hey,
so yeah.
It's all fucking lovely. So, I think since it didn't do this where I grew up.
Rain?
It didn't rain.
It didn't rain where you were?
Well, it rained, but it rained whenever you hit the river. That's how much it rained all the time. But like once, every 6 months or whatever. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm like, every time it gets this way, I'm like, it's great. I love the rain.
I grew up around here in the gray.
In the rain.
Yeah, like it literally. Everywhere else seems brighter. And I mean, like, colors seem brighter everywhere else. Like, you go to Florida, holy crap, night and day. But up here, probably, I would say 60% of the time, it's gray. And I mean the sky, right? It's not the blue sky, beautiful. It's gray.
Yeah.
Although this year, I think, has been pretty decent so far.
Yeah, we've the weather, the winter was relatively mild, and we got through it, and yeah, there's not been a lot of rain, which is a good thing and a bad thing. We kind of want,
Yeah, we're seeding our yards, so we want some rain.
Yeah. But not too much rain.
Not too much.
Yeah, not the monsoon, please. No.
It's interesting.
No river.
So I put up a TikTok.
You got a TikTok?
One of the things that it's been going around lately is this is how many views I need to pay off my insert something. Student loans, car, house, whatever.
Okay.
And so I took it to the extreme. I said that I needed, I think it was between 13 and like 20 some billion views. And so I said everyone in the world has to watch my video twice.
And then
then I can pay off my house.
Boom. That's it.
That's
not.
And I think it's actually, I get a lot more than that.
Boom. Okay,
because I was just being stupid, ridiculous.
Well, here's the ultimate racket. The ultimate Ponzi scheme.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna take a lot of people, and maybe this is where it starts, in the garage.
Right here.
Yeah, right
in
there.
The garage.
In the Ponzi scheme.
The great Ponzi scheme.
Okay, so we figure out how many people need to watch something to make X amount of money, and we can't. So we gotta cap it somewhere.
Yeah.
But like when you get like first buy in, we'll say like $5.
Yeah.
We'll give you $5. But we'll give you $5. But you gotta bring in 5 more people. And so we started off.
Yeah. And then those 5 have to bring in 5.
And then
those 5s on 5s.
And then if we get everybody in the world just join,
boom.
Infinite money glitch.
We could have Blunderbuss podcast every day, maybe even twice a day on a schedule.
This is your life. You wake up, you get a message on your phone, you have to watch these 15 videos today. Watch them, and then that's it. That's all you have to do that day.
You're done.
You're done. And then And the world just carries on.
We're just, yeah.
And then YouTube's just paying everyone money
Then boom.
to watch videos. How many could you make? I wonder if you could mathematically make that work. I bet you couldn't make that work.
No.
You run out of people, right? Or you run out of phones?
I think you run out of $5.
Yeah, that's true. That's always the problem with the Ponzi scheme, isn't it? Yeah.
Everybody's out $25.
At the very end of it, everyone.
And just hope that we trickle down some money from the top.
And that's. And you'll be thankful when it does.
It's a funny story.
You'll be thankful when it does trickle
Yes.
down. Okay, thank us.
My in-laws have a relative who he has like 500 acres somewhere. He's like, they got this real beautiful place and all this stuff, but he's an insurance guy. And he's an insurance guy for truckers. And so like right now he doesn't work because he's getting residuals from all of the insurance stuff that he's done over the last few years.
Wow.
And he asked me to come in. I said, no. Because it sounded like bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Total bullshit.
Yeah. And because if it sounds too good to be true,
then it's probably true.
It's probably true, and you should.
And you should watch our video 5 times a day for the next 15 days.
That's right. It'll be and it'll trickle down to you.
Then you just have to. I don't know. I think you might have to change your IP address a couple times. So
yeah, you'll have to do that too.
So just get a VPN, and actually, I think Google VPN is free, right? So you can.
Yeah, you can hit it
for free. Yeah.
You don't mind. You don't mind some sniff traffic. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Google watching what's happening in your life. That's almost everything now.
We're all a little bit of voyeurs, okay? So
yeah,
I forgive the NSA. So if I had unlimited voyeur powers.
You're pretty far away from your mic.
You think so?
If you notice.
And is it really small?
I mean, not really, but
I'm just getting further and further
so
away.
I'm pretty quiet.
Yeah.
And so it just amazes me that I'm right up next to my mic and your side's getting more than mine.
Is it because my mic's the dented mic?
No.
No?
I doubt it.
Do you think I'm just loud?
Huh?
You think I'm just loud?
Apparently I'm just quiet.
You're just super quiet. You are quiet as a mouse.
I need to speak up more.
I feel like if somebody asked me, I was like, describe Dave. I was like, quiet as a mouse.
Quiet as a mouse.
That's really, I would do that.
No opinions. He's just quiet. He just kind of exists. Some mystery world.
He's always he's quiet as a mouse.
Where he thinks people would actually want to listen to him talk on a podcast.
He's quiet as a mouse. He's always like in the corner, wrestling with some cheese.
That's what I do. It's my life. Goddamn cars.
We're all quiet as a mouse, yeah.
We're all quiet as a mouse in our own world.
In our own.
We need to put that merch out for that T-shirt. Remember?
What's the T-shirt?
How did it go? Do you remember? It was like.
I don't remember that T-shirt. It was a good one, though, right?
Yeah, it was. I want to go back and listen to the first season. Get that something. Was it a ladybug? Some sort of bug, right? And we're all just a bug on the wall or something?
We're all, whatever you would say. We're just playing hugs or something. You would say so much funny stuff, man.
We're all just a bug on the wall.
Oh.
Waiting for our moms to love us or something like that. Oh my god.
I mean, the ads I get on Facebook for shirts that somebody must be buying. So this is something I've been doing. I don't get on Facebook very often, but when I do, I normally wait for cars to pass. I normally, when I get on Facebook, I normally wait for cars to pass to finish telling my stories.
It's
and
true story.
Yeah, true story. And every time I get like, there's you only get like nowadays you only get like 1 or 2 posts in, and there's an ad. Well, I've been curating my ads to be a little bit more unhinged. Every time, so I get some crazy T-shirt ads, like
some really crazy,
like very unhinged T-shirt ads. So I feel like if that could be a T-shirt ad, if I can get a T-shirt that says "Cream Pie Enthusiast" and it's got a guy excited by cream, like whipped cream in a pie can, then I should be able to sell them.
Yep.
Bug on the wall T-shirt.
Get them here.
Yeah. Just post it on Facebook.
Yep. Be perfect.
And then I'll get. But this is the ultimate test.
So
we'll make that shirt. We'll buy a Facebook ad, and we'll see if that Facebook ad gets to me.
Well, so I need to look this up. So something that might be interesting to talk about. Mm-hmm. There was something in the courts that happened a couple months ago. I want to say a few months back, where someone tried to copyright a picture made by an AI, and the court said, "No, you can't do that."
So what
something like
does
that, right?
mean? So anything. I remember this. So that means that basically anything that the AI generates is not copyrightable.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here.
So the problem is, this is the problem with what they're trying to solve, is the AI is built on copyrighted shit.
So how can you copyright already copyrighted stuff?
Well,
but then that's not quite. Because then wouldn't the AI be violating the copyright?
The AI, all my understanding, and I am a professional and actually an expert in this, and so you should trust everything I say without doubting it for a second. Everything that the AI. Wait, what were we talking about?
AI pictures copyright.
All LLMs all are built on top of this copyright issue. Yeah. So who owns what it produces? Technically, the people who it's copyright deviation from it. But can you prove that? I don't know, because we're 30 billion terraforms to the right.
We got an invade. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's very, very interesting how that works. I don't know. So basically, any picture that's produced by an AI is fair game.
Is not copyrightable. But so going to the future, everything that deviates from an AI is.
Would that also work for music?
It'll also work for music.
So think about this though. So say you go, what was that, Suno app? Mm-hmm. You make something there, and they're telling you cannot use that music unless you buy a certain subscription from them. Yeah. Can they actually do that if they don't legally have the rights to the music that they produce?
If they, well,
you know what I mean?
If their LLM is built on top of any copyrighted source material,
well, I imagine it would be, right?
Then that copyright holder should own everything. Technically, I think. Yeah. Yeah, but we can't. That world's unsustainable.
Yeah. How do you prove?
Because the internet's built on top of
everything.
Copyrighted shit. The
whole internet's copyrighted.
Yeah, the whole internet.
Copyrighted shit.
And that's the whole problem is everyone's trying to solve all the time is how do we lock that down. I think. Well, because they something very similar is they had a monkey. A monkey took a picture.
Yeah.
and it made National Geographic front page. And it was
There's a selfie one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
yeah, and so there's a legal case of like who owned the selfie, because it was on the front page. It made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, who owns the selfie?
The monkey does.
Didn't.
But you can't. You gotta have. I know. You gotta be.
Yeah, technically, that was the
animal
argument,
cannot
is the
own-
monkey should, but I think the court said that animals don't have rights. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty
which
much.
I mean I feel like fair.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, yeah.
So then it would probably go to the person that owns the camera.
I think that's where it went.
Yeah.
I think that's where it went. Yeah.
Interesting.
Canon. It went to Canon.
Canon.
Yeah, Canon.
Yes.
Canon.
The producer of the camera.
Yeah, because
got it.
Canon ultimately owned, like, it owned the LLM. It seeded the LLM. Well, there's the antithesis of my thesis there.
There it is.
Is that even a word? Is that even a sentence? I don't think it is.
know. Thesis.
It's just joke. It's just nonsense.
Antithesis of the
Antithesis
thesis.
of my thesis. Antithesis of my.
There it is.
That's the title of today's episode. Does that sentence even make sense?
So hopefully our next episode will include our new co-host. And
I said it on the air. He has to do it now.
yeah, well, and then I think my goal is to probably actually talk about conspiracy, because we're not really talking conspiracy. You know?
No, we haven't talked about any conspiracy. That is a sentence, though. I was using it correctly.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm not retarded.
The hypothesis of my thesis.
The fuck, I don't know. Look
The
it up.
antithesis of my thesis.
The
is what you said.
antithesis of my thesis.
That's what-
Antithesis of my thesis. That's what I'm saying. That's not a word.
Antithesis of my thesis.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Well, conspiracy-
we're really not doing good here with conspiracy.
Yeah,
so
we gotta bump
our
up the
next
conspiracies.
episode, hopefully, will be
And-
jam packed.
I haven't kept up with any Britney Spears news.
Yeah.
None. Yeah.
None.
I'm still convinced that she might be a replica. But if you have any proof.
Have you seen that? It comes around every few years, but it's made its rounds again about this random dot that's on your arm,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a proof that you're like clone, or you've been abducted by aliens, or
Yeah, everyone.
abducted
like,
and cloned. I don't know.
all boys have that freckle or whatever.
Yeah. and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I don't know. I have freckles everywhere, so it's.
we really
I'm
need to
not-
look. Really need to look into that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that one going.
See if that one
There's-
has any teeth.
Oh, so we have a huge poster that has like so many conspiracy theories.
I think that's the problem with the conspiracy, is we have to roll out like a schedule. When you get on a schedule.
You get on a schedule.
Yeah, that's our next.
All right.
Our next
We can do
skill.
that. I'll ask ChatGPT to build out our next 6 episodes,
And-
scheduling certain.
And they
types
don't
of-
own it.
And they don't own it
They don't own it.
because it's AI that made it.
You know who does own it? Oprah Winfrey.
That makes sense.
Because
You heard it here first.
Oprah Winfrey
owns.
Oprah Winfrey's data is what's seeded. It's like the so like I barely know anything, so this is probably all bullshit. But my understanding of like how all that shit works is that they are able to map together things
Uh-huh.
like in like a 6-dimensional plane, and so they assign everything a number, and they can calculate what things are on this plane. Like if you take a picture and you say, this is what somebody was working on at work, and this is what they were doing with one of the machine models that Google has been building out for like retailers and clothing. So you take this picture and you pass it through this algorithm, and this algorithm gives you like 6 points of reference, like the 6-dimensional plane point, you throw that to the API, and the API will send data back to you related to like what that shirt is, like where that URL is. So it's like that's how that's my understanding of how the model works. Is everything's mapped on this fucking plane of existence, just like me and you.
When you said that 6-dimensional,
the 6-dimensional tetrahedron.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out that guy's name. I think he patented a model. Let's see. I don't know. Like, if you listen to him, he kind of contradicts himself.
Yeah.
I'll probably have that for the next one. So I don't really know what his stance is.
Yeah, I think I remember. I think somebody else has brought up that gentleman, and he's like, you don't remember his name. Yeah, he's like an actor, right?
I think he's an actor.
Yeah. So
he's
starting. I saw some of his clips, and they're starting to go viral. You know what is also going viral?
What's that? Another invasion.
Sorry. Amanda just walked away. She walked across the garage, and also a car.
There's also
a fucking asshole drove around.
Asshole cars.
So that's what we need to do is we need to figure out a way to block off the intersection.
There it is. Terrence Howard is his name.
I've seen some of the stuff. He seems to. He's been going pretty viral with some of the lectures he's been giving. But he's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a. I don't think it really would follow into any type of conspiracy other than he says that. I guess he says that humanity or certain groups in our world is trying to make us think in straight lines instead of I don't know, some crazy curvature model.
Yeah.
And and one of the things I saw he mentions the cross, so he's like trying to make the church is why
comparison.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't think right. So I'd say that's probably a conspiracy.
I would say so. I think that would be interesting to cover. I feel like I'm finally getting. I've been reading this book for like 3 years, from Roger Penrose or whatever.
Must be really hard to read.
It is. It's well. I fall asleep really easily, so I'll only read at night, and I'm like 2 pages in because it's definitely fucking boring. But he's talking about. So here's.
What was that?
I have no idea. That's some pop. So if you could make a brain in a computer,
yeah,
would that be a sentient being?
Like you make a model that represents the brain and actually functions like a brain.
So it would be all. So it's hard because you're simplifying what a brain's doing a little bit, but saying that like when your neurons are firing, that's a gate. It's either on or off, right?
Yeah.
It's not really like that, but for argument, you can say it's like that. So if you can model a brain with these gates in a computer, would that brain have sentience?
Hmm.
And so because I don't know, we're getting to that point because that's what like that mapping. This is once again my very, very shallow understanding of this, but that mapping, that 6-dimensional mapping, is how people think that we think about things. We don't. It's not numbers. We don't break everything down to a number, but there's a map in your brain to where things are at. And that's how you fucking understand shit. That's how you fucking understand shit, is the map that's in your fucking brain, bro.
Yeah,
you fucking follow the map to the plane of fucking existence.
Now we're talking about Westworld.
That's so.
There was a.
Westworld's a crazy show, man. That's a crazy show.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There was a show that I like to watch. It was a House of Cards. Loved that show.
It was so good until Kevin Spacey touched the kid 12 years before he started filming it.
Yeah.
And then for some
then all of a sudden, well, they got rid of him.
But that's the reason why they got rid of him. But the second season sucked. So the first season kicked ass. Second season was like, in my opinion, kind of shitty. And then you got Me Too, kind of, but also maybe he might, touch kids. I don't know. And allegedly.
I think he was cleared for.
Yeah, everything. I think he was cleared for all that. He was cleared for all that. So yeah, so not even allegedly. Yeah, and I feel like at that time I was like, Kevin Spacey's such a good fucking actor.
Yeah. He
was because he just hit that note.
You think he'll ever make it back? He
fell off the fucking. Do you remember like last 4 fucking years because everyone loses their mind over 4 fucking years. He made that like crazy unhinged video on YouTube.
No, I don't.
No, he talked in character and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like I told they tried to cancel me, but it was like he just got fired. It was unhinged. It was unhinged. I swear to God. Hold on, let me find it real fast.
We need to talk about Bigfoot too. By the way,
we do. I mean I thought Britney Spears and Bigfoot were doing something recently, but I don't know.
There's that.
What was I? Kevin Spacey
unhinged video. There was that jerky company that does Bigfoot.
Yeah.
There's some pretty good ones there.
Yeah, Let Me Be Frank, Kevin Spacey. You remember this?
Yeah.
I won't play it. Sorry. But it's fucking it's unhinged. I'll show you later. But it's like he because he just got fired and he's talking in character. It's wild. It's wild. I haven't heard any Bigfoot noises out here. Have you? In the hills of Ohio. Yeah?
No. I don't think so.
You've lived in Ohio for a long time. You ever hear any kind of shit like that in the woods?
I mean, no.
Nothing wild like that.
Any
ritualistic sacrifices or any like somebody telling you come into the woods and help them save them or
no.
Sorry, I'm ripping my.
I mean, there was one time when I was a teenager. I had friends stay over, and we took them out snipe hunting. Yeah. And we left them in a field.
Because if you've never been snipe hunting, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
They were really excited. They had their bags and.
Those poor guys.
And then.
Those poor guys.
So we left them out there for a while, and I don't know if it was coyotes started. And we're like, all right, we should probably go get them.
Coyotes are wild, man.
Yeah, if they're hungry enough, they don't care.
They follow spectrum lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. They do. They are wild though, and I've heard coyotes out here.
Pretty, yeah.
And I'm like, woo.
Something grabbed our cat a couple weeks ago and took him for a ride.
What do you think happened?
I think so. I don't think he was hit by a car. So here's the story. Our cat comes back and he's in really bad shape. He's been messed up pretty bad. And we found his collar up on the road, right off the road, and it's been crushed. And so we're trying to figure. So the collar has clearly got ran over by a car. Like we know that. I mean. So
that was the running theory at that time is cat
that he got hit by a car. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But as far as we could tell, he didn't break any bones. I'm like, if he get hit by a car, he's gonna be in real bad shape, and he was in pretty bad shape. But we took him to the vet, and they said, no, he's fine. Just take these antibiotics; he'll heal up.
He had like a puncture wound
Yeah.
Yeah, and like when I felt him, and this was like a little bit afterwards, felt him, and he like, I thought he had a hernia. I thought that was like, I was like, ooh, that's like intestines, but he like something got a hold of him.
They said it was an infection, that whole bump.
And
he's fine now.
Maybe a chupacabra.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think those run around over here.
Yeah, it just went after a cat. So what? I think we all kind of came to the conclusion that some larger animal, probably a coyote or something bigger, grabbed him and was shaking him. His collar came off. Maybe they grabbed him, but I don't know. The collar came off. He got ran over by a car 'cause it was up by the road. And, he managed to get away from whatever it was that had him. But he's fine now.
Yeah.
There's no issues. So it's one of those things. So this cat has been through.
Yeah, I was giving your wife shit. I was like, so how much money is it gonna cost you now?
Damn cat.
He's he's $1 million cat.
Yeah. So I got him when he was a kitten. He was very malnourished. He was pretty much on death's door. And
back to health.
we made the mistake of showing our daughter. And she was all excited for this new kitten. And then, like, the next day, he just, like, stops responding. He just kind of, I'm like, oh, crap, I think he died. And we took him to a emergency vet, and it was over $2,000 later, he's okay. So I think he was a little older than we thought he was, because he was so tiny, we thought he was younger.
Yeah.
But $2,000, and they told us all we have to do is put him in like a heat blanket or a heat pad and feed him baby food. $2,000 for that advice.
That was good advice. It was well worth it.
And he got fat on baby turkey food. And Gerber turkey food for babies. And after a while he started putting on weight, and he could regulate his own temperature, and he was fine. And then when he was probably a little over a year old, at our previous house, something got him. I think he got hit. I think he got shot by a BB gun. That's what I think happened. But he had a hole in his underbelly, and he was not doing good. And I don't think there was anything around that would grab him.
He's got 9 lives.
Yeah, he's probably down to like 3.
Yeah, he's running on. He's like a Puss in Boots when they. Yeah, he's like, I've got
that last life.
Yeah, he's on the last life now.
So yeah, and then he recovers from that, and then this happens a couple years later. This cat, he's probably in the $3,000 range is what he's cost us.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot for a cat. But
and then, so when we moved into our new house, he started peeing on everything, and then he wouldn't stop. We thought he was just going through a phase, whatever, because he's stressed. He's moved to a new place, and he didn't stop. So we banished him to the basement, and he's been kind of a nuisance. He actually got pretty fat in the basement because my father-in-law would give him treats every time he walked into the basement, and so he was like gaining weight.
So he was
like he was a little tubby.
So his favorite person right now is Ralph.
Yeah. So we ended up bringing him back upstairs, and he hasn't been doing anything like that. So
he's been good. Seems like
and he's not fat anymore. He's back to his normal because we feed him on a schedule.
Yeah.
Treats every hour.
A hummingbird. Don't come in here.
A hummingbird. Yeah.
There's 2 of them died in my garage last year.
Jesus.
Because they couldn't get out. And I'm like, they're. This is kind of morbid. Maybe we'll post in the show notes. All the dark stuff right by the light. It's a hummingbird blood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because they're fucking stupid. Because all fucking birds are fucking stupid. Unless I think even the ones that can talk are fucking stupid.
Oh, they just mimic.
They understand stuff. Yeah, but I guess that you have if you're talking about 6-dimensional mappings, if you're a bird that can talk, you can probably have a 6-dimensional mapping of things. But yeah, that's hummingbird blood because they fucking come in here and like there's the door. Like you just have to go down, but hummingbird only understand up.
Only up.
Only up. Only up.
Only go up.
And so I'm like standing there with a pole, like, oh, come down. I'm like, no.
Jeez.
Up. And then so, they're like, well, I'm just gonna leave him because he's just flying endlessly up in the garage. And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta leave him because I can't just do anything.
I know what you gotta do now.
No.
For the future.
Yeah.
Get one of those little clamps and you hang a hummingbird feeder right there on the edge of your door.
We tried it.
He still wouldn't go to it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
they had a death wish.
Yeah, we tried to get him to like go, and we don't want to leave it there. You don't want to leave it there too long because
it'll bring more in.
Yeah, because you'll see here soon. Amanda's got last year she got 8 hummingbirds
coming through.
Yeah, there's so many hummingbirds there, and they fight in the air, and you'll hear them clacking their beaks together and stuff. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, and then your mother-in-law's got her own hummingbird feeder. Hey, don't eat the cigar.
Oh, she took it.
She grabbed the cigar. Don't do that, you dumb dog. She's wild, man. Dogs are always wild.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Dogs are always wild.
But yeah, I mean, it's 6:30.
Yeah, we are at time. I feel like
we're at an hour on the podcast.
Asshole. There's a book. One other thing. There's a book. There's Brink. Yes. Brink. Yes. Thank you. There's a book that we read at night. It's called Julius is the Baby of the World, and every time the parents say the new baby's Julius is the baby of the world, for some reason they say that Julius is the baby of the world. They say, and the little girl says, disgusting. That's what every time somebody drives by, asshole. Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like this was a great episode. Hopefully you can hear me.
I don't know. People are gonna get away because we're pretty boring this episode. People might find this one. We didn't have structure. Monotonous. No structure.
But I feel like, there's a big ass bird. Yeah, I feel like it's good though.
The next one, we're gonna have structure.
And we have to have Foster. We'll
have the new guy.
The new guy. Yeah, he's got to bring it.
If he'll go to it. He did say that he had permission to join our gang.
Yeah, so as long as we got him home by 9.
We're pretty legit over here.
Yeah. If you find out, roll up on by while we're recording. You'll find out.
And we'll call you an asshole.
The rebels causing trouble in the night, living fast, never on the right track. Blunderbuss podcast, ain't no turning back.